Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I had a little bit of a technical hitch getting online, so thank you very much for your patience if you've been waiting. I've got a little guest with me this evening. Let's have a look and see if you can see him. Hello. Say hello, everybody. This is Cooper. So there's every possibility that I'm going to need to kind of duck out every now and again to let him out. So I apologise in advance. So can you hear me okay? This is the very first time I'm using this StreamYard thingy. Oh, good stuff. Okay, because I'm using a new platform because I'd like to stream across Facebook and YouTube and plug in my proper microphone and all that kind of stuff. So it'd be good to know if you can hear me. And I can see that some of you are viewing already. Hi, John. Hi, Richard. It's great to see you. Okay, or kind of see you. You know what I mean. So I might need to stop every now and again and stop him chewing cables. But we're all good. All right, we're all good. How are you? I hope you're well and that you are taking care of yourself, taking care of your families, and that you are making it through this lockdown well and healthily. I've been nursing a little bit of a sore throat this week, so I'm going to probably play for ever so slightly shorter tonight. But we'll see how we get on. And if you've got any questions or anything you'd like to chat about, if anyone's got a webcam and fancies coming and joining me on here, then you're more than welcome to do so. Let me know. Well, I can't promise it'll work, but you can let me know. Okay, all right. I'm sticking to the acoustic tonight because sorry, Coop, it's tangled up. Right, you're gonna have to move, wee man. You're gonna have to move. He'll go when I start playing, I'm sure. Despite Sandy McAdams' wonderful advice, unfortunately, I've still not been able to get my electric to hold much of a tune, so I'm going to stick to the acoustic and the ukulele today. Forgot my tuner. One thing, yeah, Brian, well spotted. One thing I only realised when I went live is that because I'm using my laptop as opposed to my iPad, that my sign no longer needs to be reversed. So it's all good. It's all good. If this was all smooth sailing, then you wouldn't join in, would you? It wouldn't have the normal joys of being utterly shambolic. So let me just give this a quick going over and we'll be good to go shortly. Okay. Get out of there. He's sniffing in the bin. Come on, you. Come out of there. Right, go and sit down somewhere. That's a good boy. Go and sit over there. Good lad. Okay, right. I'm going to start off with a song that reminds me of home. It was written as a bit of a a homage, let's just say, to my hometown, and somewhere I am missing at the moment because I've not seen my mum and dad and my brother and sister-in-law and my nieces for probably since the middle of March, and they're all currently locked down in my mum and dad's house in Livingston, and miss them. Yeah, I do. So this song I'm going to dedicate to them. If my dog will stop bumping my seat. You want to sit down somewhere? Are you going to sit down somewhere, wee man? Okay. So this song is Don't Recognize Me. I never thought I'd miss miss you half as much as I do. I never thought I'd regret the day I left you, but I knew things would change, and it makes me ache inside. When I come home, you don't recognize me. I come home, you don't recognize me. I miss the smell of balmy summer nights on the hill. I miss the sticky golden summer sunshine through your window, and we listen to Blind Melon and lie in bed till 2. Now I come home, you don't recognize me. I'm all over the place. I come home, you don't recognize me. I can see for miles, both ahead and behind, but I can't touch them. The years have faded, the faces of my friends, reflections of myself. La da 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 da, la da da da. And in a breath, I made years old again. Makes me smile to see the cheeky chocolate-covered face of my baby brother. But you think I now I'd be ready to be gathered up in time, but I think that time I will never see. Truth be told, I don't recognize me. Truth be told, I don't recognize me. I feel quite nervous tonight, you know? I don't know why that is. But you guys are all so kind. I know I've got all my favourite people on here. Let me see. Alison, oh my goodness, I'm on YouTube on the big screen. Wow. Oh, my dad is here. Hi, Dad. So lovely to have everybody on here. Heather. Now, Heather, I believe you've had some kind of an accident, Heather? Are you all right? Tell us you're all right. I'd like to know how you're doing. Tony, great to see and hear you. Can you play a song for those amazing NHS heroes? Absolutely. This is the NHS were excellent to Tony's late mum. Tony lost his mum probably not coming up on much more than a year ago, I imagine. And yes, the NHS are absolute heroes, aren't they? When we lost my granny, in fact, overnight tonight will be 1 year exactly since we lost her. So I might explain why I'm possibly feeling a little bit wobbly. But yes, I absolutely will sing a song for them a little bit later. Hi, Brian. Hi, David. Hi, Andy. All the usual suspects. Thank you so much. Hi, Clive, George, Jamie. Jamie's here. Oh, amazing. Thank you so much. Right. Okay. If you've got any requests, within reason, I'll give them a shot for you. Alrighty. I'm gonna sing now. Okay. I haven't sung this one for a while. This is possibly a recipe for disaster, but I'm going to sing this because I haven't sung it for a little while. And yeah, okay. This is the only love song I have in my repertoire, pretty much, of songs I wrote myself anyway. And this is called The Hardest Thing to Do. This is where I can't remember how it goes. Okay, you know what? Forget it. I'm not going to play that one. God, I should really stop and start again. I should stop and start again. think this is maybe why I'm wobbly. I'm going to get this out of the way. I'm going to play this one now. I'm going to sing this one for our NHS heroes. I'm going to sing this one also for Tony, for his mum, for my family too. It's been over a year since I've sung this song, and it's nice to know that I've got some friends with me to help me get through it. And Cooper, who's now watching himself in the mirrored wardrobes. Fragments of conversations, innocuous as those faces, drifted in 2 by 2 with flowers and sympathy. I just keep still. The light from the outside is blue through the curtains. If I listen closely, I can still hear the rain. Swinging doors and corridors, you've been here with me before. We thing in bandages, sitting there, you stroke my hair and say, I think you're beautiful, and I'd believe you. And you'd softly sing to me, you are my sunshine, and I always knew you were beautiful too. It's my turn to sing you a lullaby, lullaby. It's my turn to keep you safe. It's my turn to give you the love in return that you've reserved for me all these days. It's my turn to sing you a lullaby. Friendship is strong in these hands. 'Cause your care and your heart have made me what I am today. Like everyone else, you've had problems and things I'm sure I'll never hear. But a life that is lived through adventure and pain can be measured in love that you see. You've worked hand in hand with your demons, living your life on your own terms, learning a new hit the dancing. I know you were winching with soldiers and having the time of my life. Oh. Die, 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 die. You lay down your life for your children. You're the light in your grandchildren's eyes. If I can be half of the woman you are, you were honored, and I know that I would have done something right. Oh, it's my turn to sing you a lullaby. Lullaby, it's my turn to keep you safe. It's my turn to give you the love in return that you've reserved for me all these days. It's my turn to sing you a lullaby. Our friendship is strong in these hands. Like that in your care, give me what I am today. 'Cause your heart and your care made me what I am today. Just about got through it. Oh. Put off very slightly by Cooper deciding to sit between my feet for most of that. I'm going to just let him out. If you just bear with me 1 second. A moment. You go downstairs? Go on then. Off you go. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, I'm back. Okay. I was considering not playing that at all tonight, but I'm really pleased that I did, so thank you for being so kind. Alrighty. Let me play you something that I'm a little bit more with. Alrighty. Thank you so much for all your lovely comments. Let me see. Yes, Winching with Soldiers. That's, I'm sure she'll be doing that up there tomorrow, celebrating VE Day. Oh, thank you so much. Let's see, who else have we got? Who else has joined? Oh, Heather. Okay, very badly broken ankle. Been in hospital 2 weeks. Oh my goodness, but home on Monday. Here's hoping. You don't want to be in there any longer than you absolutely have to be, my love. Sending all my best wishes to you. Doddy, lovely to see you here. Alistair's with us. Yvonne, DC. Make sure you check out DC's amazing online shows as well. He's got an open mic on a Monday night, which would be great if you could tune into that as well, if you're into that kind of thing. Let me see. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Scott's with us. Evening, Scott. There we go. Right. I'm going to take a second just to tell you about the charity. Well, a little bit about the charity that I am collecting for tonight. So look at this. Ain't that fancy? Look at that thing. Woo! As always, I like to open up a little tip jar, but those tips are not for me. Those tips are for charity. So if you're enjoying what you're hearing, or if you just think it's fun to watch somebody stumble over their own songs, then stick a wee donation to the PayPal link, and all money raised tonight will go to the Trussell Trust. The Trussell Trust is an amazing charity. I don't know if you've come across them. I've fundraised for them before, and they run a network of food banks across the country, and the people there, they're largely volunteers, and they do an amazing job. And their services are more important than ever right now. So it's a great cause, and I hope that you'll be able to find a few spare quid if you have it, and if you don't, then just enjoy the music. But if you can spare a few quid, then please stick a couple of pounds on there, and that would be lovely. Okie dokie. Right. So right, what are we going to play now? I am going to do one from up here. Okay. Life's so familiar, I can live it with my eyes closed. I've seen it all before. Barely moving forward in sticky deja vu. Watch as the world fades to black to blue, and these hands have nothing to show but time slips through my fingers too fast to leave anything behind. Show me a morning that is all shot through with colors, and I'll show you the love we hold inside. Shake it up. Wouldn't you like to just disappear? Had enough. Take my hand, let's get out of here. Let's disappear. Yeah. I've always believed that you make your own adventures, that you ride your own sunny days. But it's always raining as I'm waiting in the summer, and the streets run like rivers every day. And this heart craves nothing more than life over my shoulder. Too fast it's slipping out of view. I've asked you the question, but I already know the answers, and I know that you can feel it too. Shake it off, wouldn't you like to just disappear? I've had enough. Take my hand, let's get out of here. Let's disappear. I wear my mistakes out of love and chained. Oh, wait for escape. Don't you? Oh, love that I. Shake it off. Wouldn't you like to just disappear? I've had enough. Take my hand, let's get out of here. Let's disappear. Yeah, no, Oh, thank you very, very much. Let me see. We've got. Sorry, I'm just reading comments. I forget there's people watching. Hi, Kevin. Thank you so much for your donation. That's really kind. And also to Heather, thank you for your donation as well. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I know, Brian. You're absolutely right. I think we'd all like to shake it off and disappear, wouldn't we? Unfortunately, not something we can do quite yet. We'll wait and see what Boris has got to say on Sunday, I guess. But I think wee Nicky's quite keen for us all to stay in our houses. All right, Cooper's just gone and opened the door here, and there's every chance you're going to be able to hear my partner watching Have I Got News for You downstairs. So I'm just going to shut the door for a second. Yeah, okay. Whoops. Turn my beeper on my phone off. There we go. So, how are you? I'd like to know how you are. We're 6 weeks in. The situation obviously is not great. It's good to see the numbers going down, but anyone affected by this is one too many. So I just would be really nice to know how you guys are doing, and that you're staying safe and keeping happy. This is been a hard day for me. In fact, there was a point earlier on when I thought I might not even do this tonight because I was feeling a little bit emotional. But I thought, do you know what? There's nothing better than music and friends to get you through a hard day. So I appreciate you being here with me. Right, okay, I'm going to shut up and sing some more songs. Oops. That's fine. Right. It's another one for my granny. There's a box made of wood, turned by my father's hand, and it's by the window in my room. Look inside, it's nothing special, just a few thought things in a bag, and the faintest redolence of you. It's the little things that'll always get me, no little things. There's a nail file and some hairpins, a bus pass and some change, reading glasses still in the case you used. There's a half-empty bottle of your favorite perfume, the faint scent of your skin as it cools. And it's the little things that'll always get me, no matter how I try to smile through. It's the little things that I hold so dearly, despite all you are to a few little things. Safe travels, thank you, I love you, goodbye. Safe travels, thank you, I love you, goodbye. Safe travels. It's the flutter of an eyelid, squeezing of a hand. It's the words we no more dare to use. After pieces conquered pain, it's the little things we have. I'd have taken it all from you if I could. I hope you knew. It's the little things that always get me, no matter how I try to smile through. It's the little things that I hold so dearly, still in all you are to a few. Safe travels, thank you, I love you, goodbye. Safe travels, thank you, I love you, goodbye. Safe travels, thank you, I love you, goodbye. Safe travels. Little things. I heard I was doing a songwriters round at the weekend with a couple of other lady songwriters, which was amazing. It was part of the Coronapalooza festival, which I thought was the best name for an online festival I've ever heard. As part of Live in the Living Room, and which do some great work. You should check them out if you're into acoustic music. But yeah, I was on this. One of the girls had said, we were talking in the writers' rounds about how odd it is to be playing in your living room, and not that you expect round of applause for everything you do, but you kind of get used to that rhythm of you perform, and then you get a little bit, even if it's like 3 people, like there's something. But it's kind of weird to be sat in your room and not get that. And we heard about it. There was a guy, apparently a guy that's doing something similar to this, who's got a little machine and he just pushes the button. And must be like on his phone or something. He pushes it and it gives him a round of applause. Which I thought was kind of lovely. I wouldn't be so presumptuous as to get one of those, but I like his style. So let me see who is on. All right. Ian A is looking for Hear It From You. No, I haven't played that yet, actually. We'll see if we've got time. Oh, Brian, you're such a sweetheart. Voice of an angel. An angel with a sore throat today. Thank you. Oh, you guys are so kind. Kevin was supposed to be in Scotland this week, cycling from Cape Wrath to Derbyshire. That's hardcore. Oh my goodness. Camping in Cannock or Bothy near Corrydearach Pass. Never heard of it. Sounds remote. I'm impressed. Very impressed by that. Hi, Gary. Hi, Eileen. So yeah, we're getting everybody's, yeah, not bad. David, not bad. Eileen, you're right. I think we are all getting to that point now. Heather, oh, I'm glad I've made you feel a little bit happier tonight with my kind of sad songs. Oh, Brian, it's okay not to be okay. It is. It is okay not to be okay. We do need to remember that. Okay, alrighty, what we're going to do. Right, I think I'm going to sing you my Yuku cover now. Now, the whole point of this is that, like, half the fun of it is that I'm woefully underprepared. And this week is no different. Now, I actually was, my partner Murray had suggested to me that I sing this, and I dismissed it, saying, there's absolutely no chance I'm going to get through that song. This was one of my granny's favourite songs, and it was the very last song that we ever sang together. We went to see Andre Rieu in concert at the just before Christmas 2018. It was the last kind of night out that she'd had, and to be fair, our first one she'd had for quite a while, but it was a really special evening, and this was the encore, and we waved our flags and sung our little hearts out, and it was lovely. And so whenever I hear this song, I kind of just break down a little bit. So I've been singing this all day, and so far, oh, flashing, sorry, my apologies. And so far I've managed it mostly. It's a little bit raw, as is the nature of these things, but I hope you enjoy. Now, I had actually tried to organise a little sing-along for this, because this is one of the good things about using this particular platform, is that you can bring people on and you can have up to 6 people in the room, but I think I'd left it a bit late. It just wasn't going to work, unfortunately. So but what I do expect you to do is to have a little sing-song in your house. Really would like you to do that, because then you won't notice when I make mistakes. This is called We'll Meet Again. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the dark blue skies chase the dark clouds far away. Will you say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me go, I was singing this song. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. I hope you're all singing along at home. One more time round. Okay. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies chase the dark clouds far away. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet Oh, I do hope you enjoyed that. I did. Yeah, so there's this week's Yuku cover. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm kind of glad that I've managed to now sing that without turning into a blubbering mess, which is good. Because to be fair, it's going to be everywhere tomorrow. Let's face it. So, I hope that you'll be joining in with the. Let's see, block this guy. Users blocked. All right, good. Delete you. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just there's some weirdos on here. Okay, that's lovely. All right, good. Alrighty. Sorry about that. I think with VE Day tomorrow, we'll be hearing that a lot, and it's a beautiful song, and it just reminds me of my little granny and us waving our flags like Billy-O in the crowd of the Hydro, which is somewhere I hope we'll all get to be sometime soon. Okay, stop blathering. That song was okay. Brian, full of facts as always. Song was written after the Great Eskimo Famine of '43. Eskimos had no idea when they would dine on their favourite food again, so they sang "We'll meet again." You always put a smile on my coupon. And no, you're right. It wasn't quite Pearl Jam. Back to the even less appropriate songs on next time. And you know what? I'll take your lead on whether you want us to keep these things going or not. I'm planning to keep doing them until lockdown is lifted. But if you're enjoying the little home gigs, then we can always keep them going as a regular thing if you like. Just for you. And you never know. I might get better. My playing might get better with all this practice. Goodness me. Okie dokie. We had a request there, so I'm gonna play that for Ian, who joined us on YouTube. We played it last time, but if you didn't see it, then you know, I'll forgive you, and we'll do it again. And I know that this is a one I've had requested before as well, from other people. As Brian would say, it's the I'm Listening song, the Frasier song. Okay. Hope you've all got a cup of tea or something stronger. And I hope you're enjoying whatever your beverage of choice is this evening. Okay, this is Hear It From You, for you, Ian. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to get this a quick tune. Don't want to assault your ears with out of tune guitar. Do you fancy hearing a brand new song that was only written like last week? You can tell me while I'm playing this one if you fancy it. It's very, very, very rough, but then you would never notice some of my songs are rough anyway. But I fancy playing it. Come on, little pesky B string. Nah, close enough. Okay. Take your time. Said we've got all night. Neither you nor I are going anywhere. For sunlight, get this right, 'cause I can take another night hanging in the air. 'Cause I know, no matter what you might think, I know what's going on. I'm not gonna play this game any longer. I know what you're up to. think I don't know, but I do. I just want to hear it from you. No, I'm not gonna play this game any longer. I'm listening. What she like said she's somebody's wife, but no, that wouldn't be right. But I'm dear, but you lied to me. It's gone midnight. We still shed no more light on your half-assed lies. It's really not fair. Cause I know you're sorry when you can't get away with it. That's what's going on here. I'm not gonna play this game any longer. I know what you're up to doing me wrong. You think I don't know, but I do. I just want to hear it from you. No, I'm not gonna play this game any longer. I'm sorry, forgive me, save it for your mother. You're gonna break her heart when she finds out it's okay. I can keep a secret better than you can. Oh, 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 oh. I know, no matter what you might think, I know what's going on. I'm not gonna play this game any longer. I know what you're up to doing me wrong. You think I don't know, but I do. I just want to hear it from you. No, I'm not gonna play this game. I'm not gonna play this game. No, I'm not gonna play this game any longer. I'm listening. Oh. Let me see. Oh, it seems like people want to see the sessions continue, which is wonderful. Thank you so much. Robert McGeorge, Robert and Margaret, it's so lovely to have you with us. And thank you so much for your kind donations already, which they made earlier today. He says, still enjoying lockdown. Peek out and make sure your house is still standing. Right, I'm going to do that. Yep, still there. It's all good. Still there. Your outside light's on. It's all good. Brian's also listening. Great, sounding fantastic. Play the new song. See what you've achieved during lockdown. Well, do you know what? I think I talked a little bit about this the first live in lockdown that I did. And this is one of the main reasons why I am taking tips for my shows, but not keeping those tips, is that as a musician, for the first time in my entire life, I've actually felt quite lucky to have still have a day job, because a lot of my musician friends have lost all of their income indefinitely, and it's terrible. So at least for now, I can still pay my mortgage, which is fantastic. So it's it's really nice to be able to continue to eat, I guess. What was my point? Oh no, it's not right. I did have a point, and I was put off again. What was my point? Achieving things in lockdown. That's it. The downside to that is obviously that I have to work. And when there's lots of music being created and writing being done, I'm glued to my computer for 9 hours of the day. So I was really pleased to be able to find a little bit of time to sneak in a bit of writing. I'm doing as much writing as I can, but in terms of actually completing stuff is quite difficult in these conditions. Nonetheless, this song was a song that I wrote as part of the Sunday Songwriting Club. Now, Sunday Songwriting Club was started up by songwriters Becky Wallace and Rosie Bands. I know some of you will at least know Rosie. Good friends of mine. And basically they set songwriting tasks every week, and a little community of songwriters all go away and do the tasks, and then we meet up on a Saturday night to listen to each other's work. So far, in the 6 weeks of lockdown, I've managed to complete one song. So this is the song that it is. And it's in Dadgad, and I need this little guy on here. So please bear with me. My God, this thing. So yeah, bear with me because it is very, very new. And when I recorded it for the Songwriting Club, I'll admit that I cheated a little bit and kind of recorded it in bits because it was so new and I had to get it submitted by the deadline that I didn't really feel comfortable singing and playing it all the way through. So I just recorded it in chunks. Which was a bit of a cheat. So here's hoping I remember it all. This doesn't even have a name yet. I think I'm going to call it Breathe, probably. Anyway, hope you enjoy. Breathe. Look up at the sky and breathe. Remembering the sound of trees. Turn your face towards the breeze. The sound of songs that we forgot. Chorus of a morning, slow to a stop. It's all that we've got. These strings are like razor wire, my God. Running, 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 running. Busy little humans running. Never fear, the worst is coming. And all the while our world's burning. Are we out of time to make things right? Could there be a way around it, hiding in plain sight? So we fade in the sunlight. Here we are behind closed doors, learning to live without the roar of modern life. Closing down the shops and factories, give the earth some time to breathe. Sigh of relief. the sky and breathe. Bend your face towards the breeze, remembering the sound of trees. Oh, well, that was the first and potentially only time you'll ever hear that performed. So yeah, I hope you liked. Be interested to hear what you thought. A little bit more ballady than I think the new album is going to be, but you never know. We'll see. Was trying to look for something positive in the situation we're in at the moment, and I think me taking my dog for a walk in the morning, I'm finding that the air feels cleaner and the birds sing louder, and it's just nice to notice these things without the constant hum of cars and all the horrible things that they're pumping out. And as much as we want our economy to come back, it's also nice to be able to just give the earth a little bit of time to breathe. As I say, it probably makes me sound like a bit of a hippie, but there's always going to be a silver lining. I'm looking for that silver lining. Oh, thank you so much. Lots of clappy hands. That's so nice. Oh, I'm so happy that you like it. Thank you. Like I said, it's a little bit rough and I'm still kind of learning how to play it. But I hope you enjoyed it even just a little bit. I've got candles on behind me, and I was just looking there, and it kind of looked a little bit like my National Geographics might have been on fire, but they're not. It's all good. Okay, I'm going to play one more song for you, and then I will be on my merry way. But if you have enjoyed what you've heard tonight, like I say, there's the details here. Where are they? Which way are they going on that way? Ooh, there we are. Feel free to drop in a little donation, and that will go to the Trussell Trust, as I've said. We have had a few donations already, but please feel free to pop them in. Who've we had? Oh, wonderful. So Kevin, Heather, Ali. Thank you so much, Alison. That's so kind of you. James and Bruce and Robert and Margaret had put some over earlier on. I'll keep the link open probably until the end of the day tomorrow if anyone does fancy popping some pennies over for the Trussell Trust, helping people feed their families when they perhaps are having difficulty. So thanks again for coming along. It's been wonderful as always. Thank you for putting up with my usual shambolic nonsense. I've been reliably informed that's why you like these things, is because they are a bit rough and ready, but it's funny, I find I get really nervous doing these things. Don't get nervous standing on stages in front of hundreds of people, but sitting in my back room, yeah, with a little green light on my laptop, that's terrifying. So we realise that. All right, I am going to sing one more song for you. Let me think, what am I going to do? Oh gosh, I'm still in Dadgad. Ugh. That was nearly a disaster. Okay, yeah, so while I'm doing this, I'm going to show you this other thing. Look at this. I got another one of these. If you've enjoyed what you've heard tonight and you'd like to hear the slightly more polished studio versions, or indeed some really nice live versions that have been recorded over the years I've been doing this, head over to my Bandcamp page. The website is scrolling across your screen right now. I am currently pulling the resources together to start making my third album. So every purchase that's made goes towards that fund to help my next album be made. So again, purchases are very, very welcome. But only, like I said, only if you can spare the cash. Your support is always welcome. Nearly there. I'm I'm doing this and I'm going to put my capo back on and then I'm going to have to do it again. I just know it. This is lovely, isn't it, watching me tune? For fans of tuning, come watch my live streams. Okay. All right. This is boxes. I'm going to warn you, there is an F-bomb in there, but I'm sure you don't mind. We're all adults, aren't we? Okay, I'm going to put this one back up now. But if you're watching on Facebook, there is a Shop Now button at the top of the page. You can click if you want to buy any of my music. You can download it. I've got CDs, I've got vinyl. I've also got T-shirts and all sorts of nice things. So please just have a wee look there if you're interested, or if you have any other spare cash, drop them in the tip jar. Okay, this is boxes. I got boxes with little secrets inside. Oh, in my boxes, things that it's easier to hide. Oh, every doubt and every fear, pack it up and push it down until it disappears. Oh, oh, oh. I got boxes, each with a secret to keep. Oh, when it's toxic, push it down and bury it deep. Oh, all my truth is locked up tight, but it finds a way of eating me up inside. So dig up those boxes, break them open, turn them out and see out loud all the things that I couldn't face up to. The time is now. So dig up those boxes, break them open and turn them out and see out loud. Been too long since I was honest with myself. Turn it around. Cards on the table, don't know if I'm able tell you the way that I feel. You say that I'm crazy, but it's fucking scary. But at least now I know that it's real. Oh, oh, oh. So dig up those boxes, break them open and turn them out and see out loud. Been too long since I was honest with myself. Turn it around. Cards on the table, don't know if I'm able. Say that I'm crazy, but it's fucking scary. Turn it around. There we go. So that's me for another fortnight. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for your kindness and giving me your time. Thank you for your generosity. It's been just wonderful to share this evening with you. So I took the comments off there while I was singing, because I think that's probably why I keep forgetting my lyrics, is because I'm reading the comments while I'm singing. Let me see. Oh, thanks for great shows. Rolling the next one. Yeah. You better hope Nikki keeps the lockdown on. Keep doing them anyway. Stay safe. Regards to Murray. I will pass on your regards to him, Sandy. Thank you so much. Alison, come on now. Yeah, she's real is the word you're looking for, not shambolic. Well, maybe a little bit of both, to be honest, because that is me. I am just a bit shambolic. Tuning's the only bit I can sing along to. pre-ordering for the album? Yes, I will be, but not for a little while. I'll probably be setting up, I'm thinking about maybe setting up a Patreon page and doing some, that's like one of these kind of subscription things, where people just pay a little bit rather than making a big contribution. People just pay a little bit, and then you get regular content and regular new stuff and video content and access to different things. I'll probably do that. That's what my current thinking is, but I will see. We'll see as we get a little bit closer to the time. I was actually meant to be starting the recording of the album towards the end of this month, but obviously that's not going to be happening now. Yeah, so I just need to kind of see where we are with it. But once lockdown starts getting lifted and we can start traveling again and we can start working together again, then hopefully I'll be able to bring you some news as to when that's going to be coming. But yeah, it's all good as long as we're safe. That's the main thing. Thank you so much. Just some final name checks. Julie, Andy, you're so welcome. Heather, you are so welcome. Thank you so much for coming along, and I hope you're well and home soon. And have you ever considered a chat show? Oh my goodness, can you imagine? Be an absolute riot. Well, thank you again so much, everybody. I send you my love, and I will see you all soon. I'm off to go and watch the new episode of Rick and Morty. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Have a happy VE Day if you're celebrating it, and a lovely weekend. And I will see you in a couple of weeks. Good night.